Something is growing inside me, and we gotta talk about it. While I was in the hospital getting checked for kidney stones, they did a CT scan, and they said they saw a mass in my bowels. It was the worst case she has ever seen in her entire career. All right, my friends, we are gonna get deep today. I'm not talking deep like emotional deep. I mean like deep inside my body, going to places we have never been before. If you are new here, I'm Aimee Esther. I live with multiple chronic illnesses, pains and fatigues and symptoms all over the place. We're going to the TMI of my bowels today. So if that is something you don't want to hear and then see me at a family party, maybe don't watch this video. But if you're like me and you actually like to hear all the TMI details of somebody's health, then you're in the right place. Now we know I have a lot of health problems, and when you have a lot of health problems, it can often cause more problems. When you have a lot of health issues, you get a lot of scans and tests, and sometimes things are out of place or weird or not looking right, and it's literally nothing, and it's not the problem. And sometimes it's a huge problem. So all that being said, I got a CT scan because I had kidney stones. Surprise, surprise. They did a CT scan and they said, yeah, you have kidney stones. Also, there's a mass in your rectum. It could be nothing or it could be something. And I was like, okay, give me the details. Like, what is nothing? What is something? They said it's either a tumor or it's poop. So in my mind, I'm thinking either this is so silly and dumb and embarrassing, or it's this huge, huge deal. They said they recommended me taking stool softeners every day and getting another scan with my primary care doctor. So that is what I did. And I got that scan on a Wednesday, CT scan. On Thursday, before I had the results, I had my kidney stone surgery. So while I'm in surgery, they do an x-ray. They saw my bowels and this mass was still there. The urologist, who we need to preface by saying, this doctor sees scans like this all day, every day. I was like her 6th surgery of the day where she had seen people get scans like this all day, every day. This is all she does. And she came to my husband and she said, this is the worst constipation I have ever seen in a patient, ever. She is not a young lady. She has been doing this for years and years, and she looks at these scans every single day, and yet it was the worst case she has ever seen in her entire career. Yeah. Okay. So, no, it wasn't a tumor. She said she needs to be on Miralax every day for the rest of her life. That's how bad this is. And he told her that I had a lot of gut issues, and she said she would, this is her words, not even kidding, quote, I would bet $1 million that this is the main cause of her gut issues, is that literally it's just stuck in there. But how would you not know that? Like, have you not gone to the bathroom in 4 years? No. Okay. I had no idea. It makes sense now that I look back, but I had no clue. So years ago, after getting, colonoscopies and scans and whatever for my gut issues, they told me that I had a weird shaped colon. Pretty exciting. And that things could get stuck. And so they did recommend that I go on Miralax every day. But I'm just going to be honest, this is totally on me. I thought it was really stupid because I was having such severe symptoms that I thought there's no way that just going on Miralax is the solution. I did it. I tried it for a while, but it didn't seem to really do much. I stopped. Again, totally on me. I just thought they were not really caring about me. You guys know how it is who live chronically ill, where the doctor just acts like, well, we don't know what's wrong, so just get on Miralax. That's what I've been told for so many years that when they told me you just need to get on Miralax every day, that just seemed like a cop-out, like we don't want to deal with this anymore, we don't know what's wrong. And also when I was on it, it didn't make a difference. And also I had a colonoscopy, which means they completely clear you out, like nothing is in there, and my symptoms came back immediately. So I thought there's no way that it's just constipation. But now that I think about it, it kind of makes sense. As soon as I start eating again after the colonoscopy, all the symptoms come back because things are still getting stuck in there. Now, again, we still haven't gotten to this answer to this question. How did you not know you were constipated? Are you not going to the bathroom? Okay, so again, I told you we're getting deep inside today. Things we haven't gone to before. Here we are. So I go to the bathroom, but my pattern is typically I barely have anything and it's hard. Okay, we gotta tell the details. Okay, I'm sorry. Again, if you know me, this is too much for you. This is not the video for you. But I would go and it would be like hard little rocks. Okay, but I would go and I just thought, okay, that's fine, because then the next day I would have very soft stool and almost diarrhea-like, and I would be in a lot of pain. I would have to run to the bathroom as in, if I don't get to the bathroom, there's going to be a mess, okay? That's what could have, maybe has happened before. Did I say that on the internet? Maybe. Okay, so I had to run to the bathroom every once in a while, and it would be extremely painful. It's been getting worse, especially since I've had multiple surgeries, which, again, would make sense because the medications they give me, they always tell me get on a stool softener because these medications will back you up. And so I think it's just gotten extremely bad recently. I did take stool softeners while I was on the medications, but since I was already having the problem, I think it just wasn't, we needed to get it cleared out before that. So anyway, back to my bowel movements. And it was so bad recently that I called my doctor and I said, I think I have hemorrhoids. It's super, super painful when I go to the bathroom. Like, I want to cry. There are times where I'm literally crying on the toilet because it hurts so bad. And my doctor said, yeah, that sounds like hemorrhoids. But then he did an actual check and was like, no, there's no hemorrhoids here. You're good. And it makes sense because I only have that pain when I have like the more diarrhea type. So now that you've learned all about my poop, we have a problem, okay? We have a big problem. What are the next steps? Do I get on Miralax every day? At this point, I don't know. So I have been since then on a lot of stool softeners, a lot of laxatives. It took me 5 days to have a bowel movement after that. So again, I'm like, oh, maybe I haven't been going as much as I thought I had. It's going. Okay, the things are working. And hopefully at the next scan, things are cleared out. They will probably refer me to a GI doctor after that to see if I really actually do need to be on Miralax every single day or if there's something else I need to do. But I'm kind of thinking that's where things are going based on past experience, because as soon as I stopped the stool softeners, as soon as I started eating again after a colonoscopy prep, then it all came back, right? And I have a ton of bloating, pain, all of that every time. And it sounds silly to say out loud that like I have a constipation problem. It just sounds like nothing, but this is an actual big problem. I have been on every diet you can think of and nothing has fixed this problem. I have just had constant gut issues, and oh my goodness, it makes sense why sometimes I eat a food and feel terrible and the next time I eat it I feel just fine, and vice versa. And this is kind of making sense with my gut issues. Also would make sense why I cannot seem to kill SIBO. I don't totally know how to fix it yet, but I'll keep you along for the ride if you want to hear more about my poop problems, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions for me. Let me know if you have any advice for me on this new journey that I'm going down. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.